Hey there, Alti Zeta here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus. In the last episode, we killed a bunch of lizards and ate a bunch of fruit. And we also killed the second Colossus. Because, you know, these episodes don't end until I kill a Colossus. So, somewhere along the line, there's probably going to be a 2-hour episode in the mix, depending on how good I play. But, regardless, this episode, we're going for this lovely fellow right here. And the direction we're going is that away, apparently. So, before I do, I want to at least show off this. Huh? Okay, so what I'm trying to do is, I'm pretty certain, because I mentioned there's a time attack mode. And I thought that it's like you go up to the statues and like interact with them, but I don't seem to be able to do. Maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet, or maybe the PlayStation 4 remake moved it to a different place. But that's how you did it on PlayStation 2, as far as I know. It's that you like interacted with each Colossus statue, and then you would get warped to that fight and do it in a time attack. But there's no prompt or anything. Maybe it's because, like, maybe that's like a New Game Plus sort of option. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't seem to be able to do anything. Oh, well. I wasn't gonna do it. I was just gonna be like, hey, this is a thing you can do. But, like, game's making a liar out of me. Alright. Yeah. The weirdest thing about controlling aggro, for me, is just the fact that, like, you don't hold forward to go. Okay. So we're going over this way again. And depending on where it goes, I might get some more fruit or shrines. By the way, the faster way to get to the Colossus number 2, there's a bridge right here as well. The last time we went along that bridge, but there's also this bridge here, and this is the bridge that immediately, like, you can see, like, the cliff we went down. Also, while I'm here, I can show off the Colossus's dusted, decrepit body now. You know what? I can see if I can extend this episode slightly a little bit. So, let's just go down and go say hi to the mammoth. I mean, we don't really need to do anything besides climb down a long walkway. I don't actually remember if you get anything for going to visit a dead Colossus corpse, so this will be my way of figuring that out, and also extending the episode a little bit. And in the meantime, do I have anything else to talk about? Oh, I want to share the story of how I got this game, actually. This specific PlayStation 4 copy. I think I've told the story before, but I don't remember, and it's certainly relevant, because it's how I bought the game. So, if you're on YouTube and you like Nintendo content, there's a possibility you might have heard of the person Malio before. They're a tool-assisted speedrunner who likes to do Mario Kart Wii stuff, and they've done a lot of things on a lot of GameCube games, like Luigi's Mansion and Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. And it's the latter of which this is actively relevant, because they've been doing a lot of passes for a lot of the time. And they're pretty cool, pretty chill. And they've done like 5 or 6 Paper Mario Thousand Year Door passes. And it's just, they've constantly been making new ones because of like new discoveries that would come up. and like things that would just like they would just understand how to make the task faster, so they would just keep tasking it, and it was pretty cool and exciting. And so there was a time period. I think it was It was either 2019. It was 2019 to 2021 time frame ish. Anyways, you don't get anything for coming to see a dead Colossus, but we found a dead Colossus at least. I'm also gonna see what's over on this part of the beach, just for the hell of it, while I'm here, while I'm talking. So, either way, he was doing Thousand Year Door, and like, he's done a lot of Thousand Year Door content and tasks over the years, and so like, since this one at this point in time was like meant to sort of be like the biggest one, the most accurate one, the fastest one. It was a big, exciting thing. So it was a big deal in that regard. And when he announced that he was making this brand new, potentially last ever task that was going to be the fastest task of Thousand Year Door, he made an announcement, I believe on his Twitter or something, or maybe his Twitch, I don't know, that he was going to be streaming the whole thing, streaming making it. It was going to be this big deal. And he made a contest for people to try to guess what the final time is going to be before he's even finished it, so he didn't know what the answer was going to be. So people had to submit a time just in general, like not really knowing what all the new strategies were. All they had to go on were the speed of which the other tasks were made and their final times. So like it was this big thing, and the winner would receive a $50 Amazon gift card. You might be seeing why this is relevant now. I don't remember what my time was, but I think it was within literally like 2 seconds of what the final time was. So, yeah, I won that contest. I submitted a time. It was a complete guess, shot in the dark. Educated guess with quotation marks around the word educated. But yeah, I won that contest. I got a $50 Amazon gift card, and I was like, I don't really know what I'm gonna get with this. But you know what? I've got a couple PlayStation 4 games on my radar that I have wanted to get. So this could be a good opportunity to get them. So with that $50 Amazon gift card, I bought Shadow of the Colossus on PlayStation 4, as well as Medieval, a game that I will also eventually play. Probably. I mean, it took me until now to finally play this game, so eventually I'll work my way through the backlog. That way. Gotcha. So, yeah, that's kind of my fun little story about how I got this copy of Shadow of the Colossus. Now, ain't that just a cool thing? Am I near something right now? Yeah, I'm near the guys that I already got. Okay. Alright. Well. You don't have a tail. That was a generous attack. I might be doing this for absolutely nothing, though. I did that for absolutely... No! Okay. So don't kill the lizards unless they have a tail that's glowing. I had a feeling, but it was still worth checking. Alright, so it wants me to go... No, that's the wrong... It wants me to go this way? Yes. Okay. Gotta be careful, because in darker areas, the light does not really shine, because you do genuinely need to be in the light in order for the sword to glow with the power of Colossi slaying. Don't worry, lizard, you get to live. You don't have a glowing tail. Ah, we're already here. Yeah, the pathways to these Colossi are not as long as I remembered them being past, like, the first 1 and 2. I think they start to get longer near the end of the game. But looking at the map of the world, it's not even that huge. So, we might start getting some shorter episodes depending on how things go. Regardless, we need to let Aggro go, because not much Aggro can do. Aggro's not exactly a swimmer. But we'll have to find out how much of a swimmer Wander is. God. Oh, I'm just... this game makes me feel things. Aggro, I said you weren't much of a swimmer. You don't need to try to prove me wrong. Alright. I think we can just go over to this thing. The game's not really a game meant for swimming, but, you know, we can swim. Doesn't even look like it drains her stamina any. I thought it did, actually, but doesn't seem to. You know what's silly? I'm trying to remember what Colossus number 4 is. I don't remember. I'll find out at the end of the episode, though. Because I'll get a hint. But yeah, the Colossi only get tougher from here. So I'm gonna have to have my memory be good, and I'm gonna have to learn what I'm doing better as well. Oh look, a suspicious pile of rocks. Don't worry, it didn't mean anything last time. I keep being afraid of the time when that's not going to work, and I'm going to fall. But for right now, I'm doing okay. Camera work in this game is also just really good, because, this is where the sword points you to. You can see it very clearly. That pile of rocks is suspicious. But, like, if you don't do that, then it's like... You might just see a pile of rocks and be like, oh, it's a pile of rocks. And, like, you're wondering, like, where is the Colossus? And there's just... the way this game is just... handles itself. It's so... I'm totally not delaying because I'm afraid. Totally not. Oh, God. Why is everything so intimidating? I've made it through the other 2 Colossi without much incident. And yet here I am, just like... I know how I'm gonna fight this guy, and yet... It's not even trauma or anything, it's just... I'm afraid. It's a primal fear deep inside me, but it's a fear that excites me so much. I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna grumble. I'm gonna grumble. But this guy is gonna crumble. Whether he wants to or not. He was just taking a nap. But I've disturbed him. Here he is. This guy. You recognize him from the fact that his arm is a giant fucking rectangle. Hi, buddy. Hello. I get you to do the thing. Hi. Okay, here he goes. Gotta get him to wind up. Nope. Gotta get him to wind up. There he goes. And I think you have to get him to smash this in particular, this centerpiece first. Which I kind of did on accident. But I think I instinctively stood on it because it's like the thing. And then he gets stuck in the ground and you can climb him. If you're faster. I'm not. Okay. Well. Try it again. Gotta be faster. See, the thing is... Okay, you can also grab onto him like so. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! What the hell was that momentum? That was really weird momentum. I gotta figure this guy out. Gotta wait for his, like, thing. See, the tricky thing is, like, getting the jump timing for the wind-up. Ow! And apparently also moving a little bit more so that he doesn't do that to you. So remember when I said that Colossi might start taking longer because I'm going to probably play worse? Yeah. Would you please just stay on the fucking thing? Jesus Christ. The crazy thing for me is I know you can literally just walk up it to the arm directly. I'm pretty certain I've seen that happen. But I'm being bad. Oh my god. Just moving so much faster than I expected to. Let me just try to grab onto the edge again. And I'm going to stay on him. I'm going to hold this grip. I'm going to do nothing until I am sure that he has stopped moving. There we go. The hardest part of this challenge. I feel like I'm hopefully in the clear now. Although I have been hanging on for quite some time. That was not what I wanted to do there. Well, gonna have to climb him again. And you know what? I've been failing so much at that, I'm going to cut to when I'm approximately there again. Jump up! Here we go. I'm gonna try to just climb up his entire arm. I'm going to fail at that. Please be able to stand on this. Please be able to stand on this. Please be able to keep standing on this. Okay. We made it further onto him. Excellent. I think, like most of the Colossi, he's got a thing on his head. Gain my stamina. What are you doing, Wander? What are you doing? Oh, I think you grabbed onto, like, the horn. Rather than the fur there. Blah, 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 blah. Get stabbed, idiot! This is what you get. Okay, so we know there's one on his belly. We saw it. I don't know if there's a third one, though. That sigil still exists. I'm just gonna build up some of my stamina. I do think it's interesting, like, the game between, like... Because you gotta be able to hold on. If you run out of stamina, then that's it, you're toast, you fall. I think that I did not. Yeah, okay. I did not do that much damage to that guy for that one stab, so I think the sigils have like a damage cap essentially. They have an amount of damage that they will do to his health. So now I think let's regain everything. I'm gonna get your belly button, and it's gonna be not weird. Okay. Let me tell you, I would not be time attacking this guy very well. And stabby. One more for good measure. Eventually. Stop twisting. My stamina didn't run out, but yours did. Wake the night. Good morning. You're dead now. Okay, well. That was an adventure. Oh, I was gonna see if I could jump off the platform. Alas! I get miasma'd. No matter what you do, you can't escape them. They will get you eventually. Alright, remind me, Dormin, who is the fourth Colossus? I'm pretty certain number 5 is the bird. But I don't remember 4. I will remember 4 as soon as I see or hear about it. I can't really discern what the... But from these statues, it's kind of hard to tell most of the time. But I think if you describe number 4 to me, I might be able to remember which one it is. That's what I'm thinking, Dormin, so tell me, who is my next foe? Thy next foe is... In the land of the vast green fields, rows of guiding graves. It is giant indeed, but fearful it is not. Oh, this one already. Okay, I knew this one was, like, before the midway point, but I didn't think it was number 4. Okay. I don't know where I would have placed it, though, I guess is the other thing. Maybe 6, since I'm pretty certain 5's the bird. That's 3. 2, yeah. You're 4. I recognize that head. Yeah, 5 is the bird. You can tell that's a beak. 7 is a snake. But if I recall correctly, there's 2 snakes, so I don't know which one it is. Yeah, there's the other snake. Not much of a spoiler when it's literally in the things. I'm looking at these guys. I think I know which one this is. But honestly, I'm kind of clueless as to you. Although that looks like a beard? Is the beard guy that one? Because there is one I remember having a beard. Any of the others look like they have beards? Wait, are there 3 snakes? Why are there 3 snakes? Oh, I think I know why there are 3 snakes. I wasn't considering one of them a snake. Well, I think that's gonna be it for me. I think I'm probably gonna do, like, 3 Colossi an episode, a session for me. That feels like a good amount, I guess. It's gonna be a bunch of sessions as a result, but I don't know. I think for my stress levels, ironically enough, I don't think I want to keep pushing. Like, I'm just kind of getting fearful thinking about the fact that I'm gonna have to fight this guy next. I'm like, oh, he's next. Oh no. It's so weird. This game is nothing but boss fights. But it's like, every single one of them strikes fear into my heart. And it's just the concept of them more than anything else. And that's just funny to me, but oh well. Either way, next time on Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus, we're gonna fight Mr. Fieldman. So, that'll be fun. So, see you guys next time for more Shadow of the Colossus. Bye-bye.